Hello, this is Ginny Brant with Unleash Your God-Given Healing with Lifestyle Changes. Today we're going to look at 7 useful benefits of slippery elm. Now, slippery elm is a medium-sized tree native to North America. It's the inner bark that is dried and powdered and used for medicinal purposes. It's used for many common ailments, ranging from digestive and respiratory issues to urinary tract, skin, and wound healing. This herbal medicine was well known to Native Americans who have used it for centuries. Now, frankly, I've never used this herb until recently when my naturopathic doctor at my cancer center recommended it for my digestive tract. And it worked like a charm. It can be taken internally or used as a salve. So here are 7 useful benefits of slippery elm that might interest you. Number 1, it improves digestive health. When the powder form of slippery elm is added to water and taken internally, this mixture creates a mucilage or demulcent that soothes inflamed and irritated issues. This mucilage can soothe the lining of the gastrointestinal tract, relieving constipation, diarrhea, indigestion, IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, hemorrhoids, and Crohn's disease. It contains antioxidants which relieve inflammatory bowel issues. It also causes reflux stimulation of nerve endings in the gastrointestinal tract, leading to increased mucus secretion. This in and of itself may help to protect against ulcers and excess acidity, which leads us to benefit number 2. Slippery elm relieves heartburn and GERD, or what we call acid reflux disease. Some people use it as an herbal remedy for heartburn and this acid reflux disease that's so common today. GERD is a chronic disease that occurs when stomach acid flows back into the esophagus and irritates this lining. Slippery elm in the form of this mucilage actually coats the esophagus and may prevent and soothe the irritation and inflammation, which ensues when stomach acid backs up into your esophagus. It's important to treat what is actually causing GERD or acid reflux disease and not merely mask the symptoms with medications, because chronic GERD is listed as a risk factor for esophageal cancer. Number 3, slippery elm can soothe a sore throat, believe it or not, or a cough. The mucilage, again, in the slippery elm is a sticky mixture that can't be broken down by the human digestive tract. It actually contains both soluble and insoluble fiber. When this mucilage coats the throat, it soothes the tissues. This is why slippery elm is used in many throat lozenges on the market today. It's also antitussive, which means it's helpful for coughs, bronchitis, or even asthma. Number 4, slippery elm promotes healing in wounds and with skin issues. Again, as I mentioned earlier, Native Americans used slippery elm in healing salves for their wounds, burns, ulcers, boils, and skin inflammation for many, many years. American soldiers have used it in the past to heal gunshot wounds, especially during the Revolutionary War. You see, slippery elm contains 3% tannins, which bind with protein in the skin, and this increases healing in that area. Some people use the salve for eczema, shingles, and other skin issues. So check with your doctor and use on a small area first in case you have sensitivities. Slippery elm number 5 may also help with urinary tract infections. Slippery elm is a mild diuretic that helps the flow of urine and eliminates waste from the body. It's sometimes recommended for people with inflammation of the urinary tract because it soothes this lining, again with this mucilage. Number 6, slippery elm is an ingredient in an herbal cancer treatment called Essiac tea. Essiac tea is a proprietary blend of burdock root, sheep sorrel leaves, Indian rhubarb root, and slippery elm bark. Perfected by Renee Kess, a Canadian nurse, the origin of this blend can be traced back to Ojibwa medicine man. Kess was intrigued by its reputed ability to treat illness, including cancer. Now, although she faced considerable opposition and skepticism from the medical community, today there are many testimonials and even scientific studies shedding light on the benefits of some of the individual herbs used in this mixture. But what works for one person may not work for another person because we are all individuals. Number 7, last but not least, slippery elm may be used to protect the gut after chemotherapy. My naturopathic doctor in Chicago prescribed L-glutamine powder in water for 5 days after each chemotherapy. Why? To protect my gut and to prevent neuropathy, and it worked. My current naturopathic doctor recently, she's the one who prescribed the slippery elm for my digestive issues. She told me that she uses it with her cancer patients after chemotherapy. If her patients are having more neuropathy from the chemotherapy, she recommends the L-glutamine powder. But otherwise, she recommends the slippery elm in a mucilage that you drink as a tea. Both protect and heal the gut. It can be very helpful to engage the services of a naturopathic doctor in the cancer journey. I'm fortunate that my cancer center, Cancer Treatment Centers of America, now called City of Hope, continues to provide this for me and for all of their patients who are interested. What a blessing. The fiber in slippery elm adds bulk to your diet, which can help with weight management. And this prebiotic fiber feeds the good bacteria in our gut. It's known as contributing to a healthy gut barrier lining and helping to cure leaky gut while promoting healthy bowels. As an anti-inflammatory, it also helps to reduce oxidative stress. Although, as I mentioned, there are limited scientific studies available, slippery elm is generally considered as safe. It can be taken internally in water as a mucilage or as a supplement, or it can be applied as a salve to areas of the skin, but there are some cautions. It should not be taken by mouth within 2 hours of medications. Why? Because it can decrease the absorption of these medications or other things that you're taking. And it's not recommended for pregnant or nursing mothers. Why? Because there's simply not enough research to prove whether it's safe or unsafe, so better to be on the safe side. It's also not recommended if one has a bowel or esophageal obstruction. And some people might have sensitivities, as I mentioned earlier, when applying to their skin. So it's best to test your skin and check with your doctor or naturopathic doctor or dermatologist before using if you have skin issues. Now, you might be asking, where can I buy slippery elm? Well, there's plenty of places, but I want to show you the one that was carried in the pharmacy at my cancer center. It's made by Vital Nutrients, and this is simply the powder from which you mix in water or mix in a salve to put on your skin. And now that I'm not at the cancer center, I bought my first one there. I can also get it at pureformulas.com or vitacos.com. Or you might have another place that you frequent that carries this same thing. So I wanted you to get a close up on this wonderful, absolutely wonderful herb that you might be able to use. And when you buy it at Pure Formulas or at Vitacos, sometimes they will run specials with discounts. So keep that in mind too. I hope that this information has been helpful to you. Then I hope you will subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share it, and post comments. What do you know about slippery elm? How do you use it? I wanted to do this video for you today, and it was just a last-minute video that took me about 15 hours of research to do. However, I was so amazed at how it helped my digestive tract and all the many things it can do that I wanted to let you know so that you can check with your doctor and see if this might be something you can use to help your particular issue. Until next time, here's to using the herbs that God has given us in nature. The first healing herbs that have been used for thousands of years, bringing them back to the forefront so that we can be healthy. Until next time, may God bless.